Morning guys, and welcome to my blog for the Venosa Beach and Spa in Altankantia, Didim in Turkey. I'll take you a quick scout round the hotel, and I'll also add some further video footage I took earlier on in our stay. We came here for a short break for 5 days with my son, my daughter-in-law and my wife. It is supposedly a 5-star platinum, however I'm not 100% sure on that myself, but please make your own minds up. This is the drive outside of the centre. There isn't a great deal to do outside. In fact, there's nothing to do outside. You can literally get a Dolmus bus which picks you up literally outside the hotel, which is, I believe, is about 20 Turkish lira, which is probably 30 pence in UK money, which would take you down to the centre of Didim. Or you can get a cab, which we've used the cabs, and it's €10, which is about £8 UK pounds, I believe. This is walking up the drive to the hotel. Quite pretty as you walk up the drive. Whenever you come in or out, the security will come out and ask for your room number whenever you come in and out, so just to keep a check on where everybody's going. Oh yeah, thank you. Good thing with this one is it's one way in, one way out, which is I believe is quite good, because you don't see that very many. It's just a one way. It's just the same way in and out, but here it's one way in, one way out. And also they have a separate pedestrian crossing in the centre. With a nice bridge and waterfall. I try to do a lot of my videos as well, which as I say, I will put them on, like as if we're doing it as our holiday, and then I would literally try and just do a quick one of this, scout round the hotel, so you get a feel to what the hotel's like. The hotel is quite, as you can see, is very, very high. It's got, I believe, 12 floors. We were on floor 9 with an absolutely stunning view. You watch the sun come up and the sun go down. Entering into the main reception now, which main reception is very nice, very spacious, very air-conned, and reception. I find that quite fascinating, to be fair. It's got the times of quite a lot of countries: New York, Lisbon, Cairo, Amsterdam, etc. You also have, which you find in most hotels, I believe, as you come in, macaroons and things like that. We find this in quite a lot of upmarket hotels. You do have the lifts and stairs, should we say. The lifts, I will say the lifts are, I'm not going to hide about it, they're a bit of a nightmare. You can end up, if you're on floor 9, somebody else presses, you can end up going to floor 12 to then floor 1 before you get to the floor you actually want. Up here you can see they've got all the certificates of what they've done. This is guest relations, who will help you with anything you need to be helped with. Information boards. All different things. This is one of the bars, which is an a la carte bar. I'll have a quick walk down for you. I'm not sure if it will be open now. It's not actually open, I don't believe. So if the door's open, so I can just have a quick push in. No, you can just look through. This is open later on in the evening. And you've got TV room, where your football, things like that are on. And then we have the Sardini restaurant. Again, I should just show you how it is. Just a quick scout through to that. That's another thing I will say. We did try to get the restaurant as soon as we landed. Unfortunately, they were all booked apart from the fish restaurant. They have fish, Indian, Turkish. That's 3 restaurants, I believe. And a Mexican as well. Have a Mexican. What about down to now to know what we call the lobby bar? We just sit here in the evening. It does get quite busy, but it's really nice. And what they call the lobby bar. There's an outside with the lobby bar, which I will. I can show you that now, actually. Lobby bar. This is outside lobby bar. So it goes all the way around. When I was saying it's high, we were on room 1919, which is like that corner room, and the views we had were absolutely stunning. I'll carry on walking through lobby bar. And you will find your TUI rep, which is always based here, I believe, between 9 and 3. This is a lobby bar which is open, I believe, 24 hours. I'm sure this one is. I can show you on here. 24 hours this one's open. And we come through to the Venosa Patisserie, I've said that right, which is your coffees, cheesecakes, anything like that. We've literally just had them in the red. They are really nice. It's got whatever cheesecakes. I'll show you what's on there. There's quite a lot on there. A lot of cheesecakes, macaroons, all sorts. Chocolate cakes. Very nice. I'll walk back through now, guys, and I will take you down towards the shop area. View from over this sort of balcony is really pretty as well. Over here. Really pretty. I'll take you a walk down there now. This stairway takes you down to the shops. There's tattooists, the jewellers, and also takes you down to the main restaurant. I'll try, if the restaurant's open, I'll try and get a quick scout around it for you as well. This is one of the jewellery shops in here. One of the things I will say is the gentleman in this shop did clean my son and my daughter-in-law's chains free of charge for him. Thank you. Free of charge for him. And they did come out really clean. So this is your tattoo shop. Tattoo shop in here. If you book it with a gentleman, he'll book things with you, but they do also sell your earrings, nose piercings and things like that. Also, another clothes shop here. I believe that's just coats, to be honest. I'll take you over here as well and show you this. These chaps walk around all day taking photos. I believe you can set a photo shoot up with them as well if you want to. And they will put it on cups, glass, plates, anything you want it putting on. This is the main restaurant. I will take you in these opening times to the main restaurant. I will just take you a quick scout around the main restaurant. So you can have just a feel of what sort of food you get. You quick scout around. I'm not going to stay too long in here. Put in all your pickles, fruits. Sorry, it's okay. All your salads in here. I will say it's a very good variety of food. Absolutely beautiful variety of food, I will say myself. As you can see as well, all your pizzas and your garlic breads are all freshly made by this gentleman. Does it all day. He freshly makes them, puts them in the oven there, and that's what they come out like. Beautiful. Hi, you alright? Here as well. I will just send you. This is the outside bit of where you sit for your restaurant. I'm just going to do a quick scout here. And down the end. One is a smoking area, one is non-smoking area. Soups. And then your main meals, sort of stuff you do. Breads, just take them out yourself and cut them if you want them. There's cobs in here. Again, salads. Now I'll just make my way outside and just take you a quick scout of the pool. It's not very, I'm not going to say it's a very big hotel, but it's what it is. It's okay. We had a little bit of a disappointment on the slides. I'm not going to go into that on the video, but if anyone wants to check out my review on the Venosa Beach and Spa on Facebook, also on TripAdvisor, you can do that. I think on my TripAdvisor I've also put about this is the shop. People always complain about the shops are more expensive than the markets, but you've got to be made aware of that, because these are little small shops. But you need to also understand that it's still cheaper than the UK. You need to understand as well that they're not originals. That's all I need to say. All your football shirts, your t-shirts, and lots of girls, children's, adults, purses, anything you want. And then you've got just your local shop, which sells everything from key rings to your inflatables, to your footballs, to your hats, anything you need. Also have hairdressers. To be fair, this hairdresser, every time I've seen it, has always been really busy in here. Oh, masseur, lady's having her feet done. She's masseur in here. How are you? All right?
Alright, alright.
It's always been busy. Every time I've seen, there's always somebody in there. We have a doctor who's here, and further on down, I'm not going to walk down there, but again, that's your for your Turkish bath, and etc. etc. Then your Sabi Sport and Wellness, again for your Turkish baths. That is the nightclub at night, which opens from 10 p.m. until 2 p.m. 10 a.m. 12 a.m. till 2 a.m. Try again. And then you've got your game centre in here. They've got all your games. We've also got, I noticed, a PS5 in here to play FIFA, whatever you want to play. I'm a FIFA person. They've got a grabbing machine. These are put on later in the day, to be honest, for everybody to use. I'll take a quick scout outside for you to the pool area. Not too far now. Coming out here, you've got all your gardens, nice, very pretty gardens. Again, you can see more of a view from when I'm out here of how tall the hotel is. I say we were right at that top corner there in room 1919, which was the views were just unbelievable. I'll walk this way, I believe. This is a bit of your pool area. One side of the pool area. Yeah. I'll try and I'll phone down. We are here at the end of September. We flew on the 25th of September, so it's coming towards the end of their season, but I expect in peak season it will be absolutely chock-a-block. Sunbeds, as you can see, there's numerous amounts. We never struggled to get a sunbed, even if it came late in the afternoon. And I'll go over the bridge, and this is another little bar over the bridge. This is the other side of your pool area. This is another bar, pool bar, which is open from 10 a.m. in the morning until 12 o'clock at night. What I'll do is I'll walk you around now. We're coming to the kids area. Where the slides are, and it's called, I believe, the Dino Water Park. I'm just going to do a quick scout of that because these open, as you can see, between in the morning till lunch, and then it opens back up. These water slides open at 10, shut at 12, open at 2, shut at 5. I'll come back this way and I'll walk back this way, and we'll head towards the last bit of the video, which is the beach, which is the last bit of it. Also, there's a lady who does your Turkish pancakes, and she's open from 12 till 4, and literally sits there all day making them. I'll just show you what she's doing. As you can see, she sits there, she makes it all fresh for you, puts in there exactly what you want. She sits there from 10 and 12 in the afternoon till 4. Quite fascinating what she's doing. You pretty much have what you just ask what you want in it. You pretty much have what you want. Take you to another beach bar. This is a small, tiny beach bar where you can actually sit outside and have a drink. All your seating area out here. These guys drink all day long. Or there's a lot of fridges around, dotted around, where you can just get your own water as well anyway. And now I'll walk towards the beach. And then I'll head back in. I do have your water sports here, speed boats, banana boats, jet skis, all that sort of stuff. It's not a far walk, to be honest, from the hotel, the main hotel, to the beach. It is a private beach as well, which is quite handy, which I think is always better to have a private beach than going to these ones that have got the shared beaches. You just never seem to get anywhere. This one never seemed to be too full, to be honest. Bit of a cloudy day today, as I say, we're coming to the end of the season, but this is the first cloudy day we've had since we've been here. I was talking to some people that had been here 2 to 3 weeks, and they were saying that they've not seen a cloud in over 2 weeks. Then you have a walk up there, and it's just the gardens of the Venosa. This is your entertainment area at the night time, where all your entertainment takes place, your amphitheatre. And also you have the children's mini club, which is over in the corner. The good thing about this is it's proper chairs you're sitting on as well, I will say. When you check in, they will give you a towel card for each person that's in your group, and then you just go up and get your towels from the towel station, which is here. There'll be somebody sat here every day. When you hand your cards in, they'll give you the hand cards back at night. This is another outside restaurant, just for your snacks basically. It's a snack bar, that's pretty much all it is. For if you bring your children, or you want the private slides and with not so many people on it, which are here. Not very big slides, only the small slides, but again, good fun for all the family. And I'll have a walk back in, guy, to the lobby. I'll walk past the outside restaurant bit, and then I make my way back in. Again, please check out my other videos from Charm, Sensatori Charm, Rixlos Charm. I'm going to say again that this hotel is, the hotel facilities are very good, the food is very good. I will say though, the disappointing bits for me was some of the staff hospitality was a disappointing bit for me. Some of them were like, they didn't want to be in that job where others would bend over backwards for us. And as a 5-star platinum, don't get me wrong, I don't expect to be handed on hand and foot. However, I do expect to be greeted at a restaurant, which in all 5-star hotels we've stayed in, because that's all I was staying is 5-star. You always get greeted at the restaurant and sat down, where here you literally fend for yourself, going in a restaurant, and you've got to look around for a table, to find a table to sit at, which I don't find very, very, very good for a 5-star platinum hotel as it states it is. That would be your view from the lobby bar. That's where I took you out to the lobby bar at the top. Well, there is a load of photos I will put on, as well as I'll put some other small videos on of what it does look like in the evenings. It does look quite pretty in the evenings because it's all lit up everywhere, to be honest, so it does look very, very pretty. So, and that's about it from me, guys. It's, on my personal opinion and my family's opinion, I'm going to say I'm not going to rate it a 5-star platinum. We've stayed at 5-star platinums and in Turkey, in Sharm, in Tunisia, in Morocco, and it's there's just no comparison. The only thing that does let this hotel down, which I will say, is, and please take the time to check out my review on TripAdvisor, where I go into more details about some of the experiences we had. Nothing major. Well, when I'm saying nothing major, it was major. It was major to the person it happened to. If you check out my TripAdvisor again, as I say, but it's a lovely hotel, and don't be disheartened. Just a few tweaks, I think, with staff retraining, and just it takes 5 minutes to be greeted at a door by a member of staff and be sat down. And things like that go a long way with, as I'm sure everybody will know, with reviews. So there we go, guys. That's my review of the Venosa Beach and Spa in Didim, Turkey. 25th of September we landed here. Weather 32 to 33. Again, guys, please check out my other holidays on my YouTube channel, which is Rich Ruston, RICHRUSTON. Thanks, guys.